Food resilience is about being able to keep ensuring access to healthy, nutritious food for everybody in normal conditions and in disrupted conditions.
Food resilience is where everybody has access to food no matter what the conditions are. It's thinking about how everybody can be brought along on a journey towards food security.
It's bringing abundant food for now and for the future.
The whole piece of this work is really to inform a food resilience strategy for the Dyfed Powys region. We know from a supply side that there's vulnerabilities in terms of how much fruit and veg we import and how much we produce and the diversity of supply. From a demand side, we know from healthy eating diets and availability of nutritious food is a challenge. So I think what this research project will do is really highlight what are those key challenges, what are the key vulnerabilities, and what the next steps should be to address that at all levels.
Bwyd Powys Food is the lead food partnership in this collaborative project. It's really exciting and it's moved really quickly, but already you're starting to see some of the things coming out. One of the big issues we're facing is the lack of information, which has been really challenging. Working with Miller Research and Centre for Alternative Technology, they're trying to pull this baseline asset mapping together, but it's actually very difficult to find that information. And so deciding what level of resilience we currently have and how that might react to different shocks is really challenging.
Ceredigion is at the end of the supply line. So if the trucks stop rolling, if the trains stop rolling for whatever reason, be it fuel shortages, strikes, weather conditions, pandemics, whatever have you, we're the first to feel it. Already now, we very often find empty shelves in the supermarket. So for me, I can only see benefits to working collaboratively. It enables Ceredigion to be part of something a lot bigger.
The value of this sort of project is that it's a kind of win-win scenario. Whilst we're addressing food security and resilience in our local food systems, we're also looking at equitable access to healthy and sustainable food, community cohesion building around food, local economy, revitalisation, and a whole range of other positives. So we're really looking at that very holistic approach to society in a place and how we can use food as a cross-cutting theme to enhance well-being and security. So this kind of project is a real opportunity to deliver on multiple strategic objectives at once.
I'm excited about the research. We'll have some good, hard, solid data so we know what we've got to work towards. I think it's important for the residents of Pembrokeshire to have some sort of comfort and confidence that we're working towards making sure that they won't have an interrupted supply of food and that food will always be available to the best of our ability.
As a farmer, food resilience for me means being able to continue to look after the landscape and my animals. The thing that I find exciting about this particular project is that the people that I've worked with are really passionate about transferring some of that funding wealth directly to farmers, getting money into the hands of people who are really producing food.
So we're trying to get a really holistic picture of what's going on in the food system in Dyfed Powys, and we're trying to make sure we're bringing in voices that wouldn't always be thought of in relation to the food conversation. So it means that we need to have thought about what are the possible scenarios that could play out, what are the risks coming down the track, how might they interact, create what we call cascading impact. Have we got the contingency plans, the backup plans, the community networks, the communication between different levels in the system to be able to respond effectively and keep feeding everybody well in a crisis? If we vision something together, we can create a different future and we can shape that future with no permission granted. And that for me is so important and so exciting.